Hi there, back in Dark Age Camelot on my Thane Grimstain, and I'm gonna go run around and see if anything's happening on the frontier. Um, I had originally intended to play the Bone Dancer, and then I thought, no, I haven't played the Thane in a while, and I really like playing him. So we're gonna run on him for a while and see what happens. If it's really dead, then maybe not. Who knows? Oh, I should make sure I have recharged everything. I have. And we don't have any, like, leftover res sickness or anything like that. Okay. Off to here. I haven't even looked to see where the task realms are right now or anything. I just thought I'd come run around and see what shape things are in before I get focused on actually achieving anything. If I can actually achieve anything. Okay, no realm. Let me out. Thank you. I'll take some speed though. Um, yeah, you probably want to be able to see what's happening, not just the top of my head. There. Game. So every time I switch characters, there's this adjustment period where I try to get used to what I'm playing. So expect a little roughness. See, I could have been running around with one of those. I'm going to go ahead and think that Zoomies is a scald. I don't know what made me think of that. Oh, they vanished. Cheap. Ah, you got them. Good. Okay. I'm gonna wait for those things to wear off because they're annoying. But, you know, points. Managed to hit the guy several times. Hopsin. Hopsin did not do a lot of damage. No. My cat is having fits. Oh, the poor cat. Will no one think of the cat? Oh, there is somebody out there. Hello. I don't want to burn purge on that. Purge 3. Yeah, 10 minutes reuse. No. I'll wait till I have it in the fight. So I hope you're doing fine today. Oh, there's more people. Hello, folks. Hope you're doing fine today. I'm on a little earlier than normal. Mostly because I normally go to pick my wife up at her work and, you know, bring her home, but not today. Can I heal now? Thank you. Hope Hobson has learned that there's people that you want to jump, And there's people that you don't. And that hitting a Thane is probably a bad choice for a stealth. I mean, not a high-level stealther, but... And you got me. And I died due to the inability to, well, bad gameplay, but also inability to lock these friggin' buttons. Any sensible game would have an ability to lock this so that it is on the first one all the way and cannot be friggin' moved. Mind you, it took City of Heroes private server ages to get around to doing that too. I don't ever use tab 2 for anything, really. I mean, I do, but I'd rather not be able to switch it unless I deliberately do something. Not just misclick somehow. But, my bad. Gotta be better. Still annoying. But that was also a Veil Walker who evidently knew what he was doing, which, you know, is not a combination I really want either. If I can avoid it. Big battle. And a game. Warming up. Maybe I can figure out doors. Okay. Oh well. That'll do. Oh, I have watched them, but I'll tell you. Okay. I got to be careful the way I say this, because I don't want to insult anybody. A lot of the streamers that I see doing 8-mans aren't that good. They're probably great at playing the game, and some of them are entertaining people. But mostly, because it's an 8-man, they're focused on talking to each other and on what they're doing. And, I mean, that's entirely understandable. But I find it kind of... Well, the ones that I've seen anyway so far, I found a little dull. I like the single people. Here we go. Can we stick? Nope, toast. Okay, yeah, and it may just be that I haven't watched the right people, too. Well, I don't use it, but I do have my system set up here such that I should be able to have Discord coming into my ear, and the audience doesn't hear it. I don't want to stream anybody who doesn't know they're being streamed, really. And some people don't want their voice out there, right? Some women may not want to have anybody know, oh, that's a female player, for instance. It doesn't really matter who, and I'm not singling women out specifically. But even then, having Discord coming in when I'm in a group, I am distracted. I'm trying to play a character, and I'm rusty as hell at that anyway. I'm over 60, so my reactions are slower than the, 20-somethings that are running around here with every possible ramification of everything memorized and at their fingertips and familiar with it. And I have multiple characters, so I've gimped myself right then and there too, because I've got I got to remember how to play Grimstain and not any of the 9 or 10 other people that I've played on stream. So I tend to solo, even though the gameplay isn't as good and probably not as entertaining. I like to solo because then I'm not getting somebody else killed, and there is no blame game for me having screwed up. I have grouped with people. It's how I ended up in this guild, Saiyans. Or Science, however you want to say it. But ooh, that's a bad pun. If one of these people cast near sight, then they blinded you with Science. I'm sorry. So I tend to run around solo just because then I'm not screwing anybody else over. I know people get very, very serious about groups and group roles, and I'm not that focused on it. I have fun playing the game, and that's all there is to it. It's a fun game. But that's nice to see. Stormer Frew under Richard there. PNA, whenever PNA shows up here. That's him probably logged off 2 hours ago and still showing up. So I have watched 8-Mans, and they took a tower, the creatures. Whoever you are. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not as PvP focused as people are that are in 8-Mans. I'm sure that the 8-man gameplay is really rewarding when you win. Frustrating when you lose, and it depends on your group as to whether or not people get stressed out over it. But a lot of people are very invested in that, and they want to have a good rep, and they want to win all the time, and they want to be a threat and be known to other people. And I get all of that. I really do. I understand that completely. I would feel the same way about my infiltrator or any other stealther when I get up high enough in realm rank, right? I would be like, well, hey, I'm strutting my stuff here because I'm out here doing my thing, and it's, that happens to be a solo role, but you get a rep, that's cool if that happens, right? But no, 8-Man's not my thing, and that's okay. If I was smart, I would be playing stealthers, assassins, probably, only, and get really good at playing one. And I like my infiltrator. She's awesome. I would like to get my Shadowblade up and running, but the fact is they're really expensive to template. So my Shadowblade is currently in like archaic crap armor. And I haven't sat down to figure out how to get him the stuff to start templating him. I'm sure I can come up with a template which would work well enough for him to be played without spending vast amounts of money, because I've done that on characters multiple times now. I'm kind of used to using Zentcraft to figure out a cheap template. And a lot of the stuff that I think people buy off the vendors for feathers, you can actually get made by a spellcrafter. Now, I will admit that I have had an awful lot of help from people out there in the audience. To the tune of many plats, to the tune of having Richard do spellcrafting for me on almost every character I have. And to people just outright giving me some stuff, which is all really, really awesome. But I think the Shadowblade is still going to be affordable down the road. I've just got to actually get around to getting him up and running. He's going to be at a massive disadvantage forever, and that might be a real problem. He's low realm rank. I only got him to level 41 in one of the PvP events there, so when I play him, he's going to end up running around to all the task zones and dying. That'll be it. Just go die, go to the next one, die, and trying to get credits that way to build up some realm rank so I can get him some abilities, because apparently Shadow Blades mature late, right? You want to be like realm rank 6 or something before you're really in your stride. Well, that ain't gonna happen easily. Excuse me. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Realm map. Added up. Chatting too much. See? Distracted. Where is the task realm? Can't spell. It is the Penning Mountain. Oh joy. For another 15 minutes. I guess I could run over there. I'd rather not. Let's just go here. No, we can't go there either. They've taken that tower. I don't know if I've mentioned this recently, but Albion is really annoying. Well, we'll go there. What the hell? When all else fails, you can boat. Come on. I'll take your boat. I'm jumping off anyway. There's my disc. Either I've grouped with Yosala there, or Yosala has been in chat. One of the two. I think, much as I am inclined to not roll any more characters for a while, I think that I actually have to try a Nightshade next. Undoubtedly a Lurkeen. I found them very, very annoying. And when you find a class that's really, really annoying, it's usually a fun class to play. Because, you know, basically we're all asses when it comes to wanting to screw with other people while playing, right? Or so I find. Now, I need to remember how I'm supposed to react here, because it's the reactions that are killing me, I think. Man, I do like Thane, though. I really do. Maybe it's just that I like being a troll. That was a good fight. Ligma. Could use another source of healing there. Oh, and there's more things I could have done there and didn't. Idiot me. Oh well. Okay, now looking at that fight. Okay, whoever added in there didn't kill him. Which is nice. I got the kill for that. And the realm point, which is cool. Sit a sec, because hit points. But the reactions are still off there too. I don't think that the style changes affect me in any way here. Because I'm not high enough spec, so I don't think it's any of that. I'm only 39 hammer. I think I'd have to have the 44 hammer to have it make a difference. Okay, those are all good. These can be redone. Like I said, as long as I'm having fun doing it, I really don't care all that much. I like to do things I haven't done before, which is why I keep switching characters. But why I have so many different characters I play. I like to play in a slightly different style and things like that. And hopefully I can do so while being entertaining, by remembering to talk, by responding to chat, all that sort of stuff. That is all stuff that actually takes a while to get used to. I should go to the Pennine Mountains, I guess. Oh, I like that name. Your worst nightmare. In this case, they got killed, but, you know. Give me a boat, lady. Thank you. It is actually something I really admire in the streamers that I have watched that are really good. The ones that can keep up what they're doing and talk, and be entertaining and everything else. That's actually a skill. It's cool. And I mean, I don't spend that much time watching other streamers. I should. I don't. Mostly because I do all this other stuff that I'm trying to do, including find work right now. But it's fun to just pick like random streamers as well as ones that are streaming in the same games that I'm doing, and just see how they do stuff. I've seen some really wild streams where people are really entertaining and really funny, and they're not playing the same sort of game that's PvP against people that are very clever and challenging and everything else in a lot of cases. So there's that. But I really admire the people that can keep all the talking up, which I'm failing to do right now here. And be entertaining at the same time. And I don't think I could do that and be in a large group very well. I mean, I have streamed in groups, yes, but not as effectively, in my opinion. Okay, we want to get down past this. Now we're impending. Doesn't matter what happens. If I die, I die. Oh well. And right away. Thank you for showing up. And that's good enough. Annoying, but good enough. I would like to have actually, you know, not been nailed right away, but I guess I shouldn't have stopped here because that's exactly where people are going to camp. Die and learn, as we used to say in the SCA, where I did a lot of dying before I learned how to fight sword and shield very effectively. Yeah, whatever goes, right? I mean, when I play my ranger, I haven't played her in like, I don't know, 8 months or something, but when I play my ranger, it occurs to me how hard it can be to get into a fight as an archer class. You shoot people, they run 20 feet and they're out of range. If you shoot them when they're too close, they just run straight towards you and steamroll you. And on a Lurrikeen Ranger, steamrolling is pretty easy. So I understand why you see so many archers out there going, oh, they're already engaged. Plink. They're already engaged. Plink. And they put a, you know, shot into a few people and get partial credit to get ahead. Because one-on-one fights on my ranger tend to go the wrong way. Maybe I'm just really bad at it. Maybe I shouldn't have rolled a Lurrikeen. But I like Lurrikeens. So, yeah, sure, campers. The annoying thing about the camper there is just that I didn't get much of a chance to do anything. I didn't want to burn Purge because I don't care that much. So, and it only comes up every 10 minutes because I've only got Purge 3. So I go there, I die, and 15 minutes from now I get credit for having been there, and I'll get 600 realm points, and we'll carry on carrying on. I don't think it takes all that much skill to have somebody. Well, they're taking keeps there too. To have somebody stun you or mez you or whatever, and then everybody piles on. And that is unfortunately very much the gameplay for a lot of albs, at least at this time of night. Well, actually, I should check that before I say that. There's usually a lot of minstrels on. And, I mean, I'm sure I'll do the same thing when I play my minstrel, too. But she isn't templated. Yep. Third most popular. Cleric, Scald, and Minstrel. And then Hero, Heroine. And then Ranger. Wow. Only 3 mid-stealthers on right now. 12 Hibs. 8 Albs. So it's all... I should pop on my Shadow Blade at some point tonight. And just go run around, even though I have all the worst gear and no template and no stats and nothing. I should just run around and see what happens. Oh, I should also check and see. Ah. There is a BG with 18 people in it. No idea what they're doing, but you know. So I am aware of the irony of saying, well, yeah, I like the solo, and then finding a BG going on and everything else. And we lost somebody there. Oh, there we go. Participate in RVR. Wootage. Well, I will follow them for a bit and see if we can retake some keeps there. That doesn't hurt. Oh, and somebody was here left. Sorry, I didn't see you leave. So I don't know who left. What was I saying? I had a thing to say. Don't remember what it is. Move this crap out of the way. Why do I keep doing that? And I got a couple of siege rams left on me from last time. Sure. Warrior, Berserker, Runemaster, Skull, Runemaster, Healer, Thane. I don't think this is a pre-designed group. Okay. Keep. Don't know if I added that. Why did we jump so soon? Fight at Glendock. Okay. Nope, didn't see anything hit either. Okay, I don't know what the whole point of that was, but that's okay. Hey, how you doing, man? That's a little close there. Please, come on. Toast. Release. Okay, where is the damn rock? There it is. How you doing? Oh, good. How'd it go? The buffet. Come to the upland gate? Okay, sure. I want to go west, the other west. That way. Oh, didn't get speed. Okay, I am not aware of what exactly is planned here. Some of that is me not knowing all the slang. Or at least not recognizing it right away. In the boat. Got that far. Warrior, Berserker, Runemaster, Scald, Runemaster, Healer, and Thane. It's more or less, I think, who showed up at Glen when Kaskunk was starting up to go and retake some of these keeps. Why did we jump there? I'm confused. Okay. Jumping blood. Okay, thank you. That's at least... I don't know what happened there. That we got off one boat to go and swim and get on another boat. They all would have passed the same place. Oh, okay, we picked somebody up. Okay. Sure. Yeah, so... I've had like one decent fight so far, I would say. A couple of, alright. Why are we not, there we go. I was gonna say, why are we not jumping? Of course, this is my problem too. I'm not in whatever Discord this is set up for this, and that's part of it. So I'm going to get less instruction as to what's happening, right? But I've grouped up with this Kaskunk before too, so. Let's leave that on that. Can I apply that? Yes. Oh, there's more people out there. How you doing? Oh, hey. Names I recognize. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers that could be retaken, and 1 keep under siege. I don't think we're gonna defeat the keep under siege unless it's just somebody who, you know, whacked on a door and ran away. Yes, have a group. It can happen. That is not. How you doing today, Sidewalks 3? And by the way, is there a Sidewalks 1 and a Sidewalks 2? Or a Sidewalk 0? We don't appear to be ramming anything. Yeah. Have you tried the new PvE leveling thing? On the beaches and whatnot? Not bad. I don't know. I know where in Shrouded Isles where the Midgard one was. These beach camps and some creatures on the beach and stuff. Everything cons orange, no matter what level you are. So you can group with anybody of any level and everybody can fight the same things and get experience from it. And it worked. It worked quite nicely, actually. And the door is almost down here. Just a sec. Apparently too many stairs. Yeah. I guess I gotta give Wizard a try at some point. I did it in the past, and I'd had a Rooney on the Midgard side, and I thought, well, okay, I'm over on outside, I'll try a Wizard. I don't get it. It was boring. It's about as boring as rune carving Rune Master. Which is fun when you can zot somebody in PvP, but kind of boring otherwise. But maybe I just didn't get it. Okay. Where the frick is the door in? There we are. Okay, well, I definitely like Shaman. Um, and toast. Yeah, okay. See, I admit my ignorance of wizards. I'm sure that I've been killed by lots of wizards, and not necessarily even known what killed me, but, you know, that's about it. I should look at my group here, half of whom are dead. And many of the rest of whom are dead. Midgard is not getting very organized. I mean, this guy is, but 55 hips, 55 mids, 79 alps. When I logged in, there was less elves than there were mids or hips. I had wondered, I guess I will, well, maybe I won't release. Castunk's still here. Our healer is not here. Good enough reason. We don't have a shaman. I was finding myself wondering whether or not, because this PvE leveling thing is on, and because inexplicably to me people like to play Albion more than others, maybe it sucked people out of RVR and over to the Alb side specifically. Oh, really? Okay, well, PNA had an Earth Wizard there. So I have seen that. Really? I'll have to look at Earth Wizard. Okay. Any buffs? And off to find the rest of the people. No? Well, that's a bit of a problem, I guess. If you're in the habit of grouping, you know. That's what I always liked about Spirit Master. They didn't have everything, but they did have a lot of useful tools. No, I want the friggin' hastener, thank you. And that's actually one of the things I like about Minstrel, and I remember liking about Sorcerer. You get lots of tools to do stuff. That doesn't mean that I necessarily remember how to play those things, but oh yeah, okay, we've lost our strength relic. The Hibs have it. Matter of fact, I don't understand why Albion and Midgard haven't trashed Hibernia to take their relics back. Yeah, I've definitely played Midgard more than any of the other two. Hibernia would be my second choice. Albion would be my third. For how much time I've spent doing that, right? So we should have a glorious battle group leader incoming shortly, because it looks like he got trashed too. Ooh, real buff. Oh, you'll be happy to know, PNA, that we have a savage here. More importantly, we have a healer, a Thane, and a Scald. Not apparently a bubble Rooney. I'm sure everybody probably heard you speaking about how good the changes were for Savage, and we're like, well, I could try one of those. Oh, I bet. Probably not for the caster. They're probably going, what the? Right then and there, right? Like, say what? I didn't see an archer. There you go. Was it an Eldritch that you hit there, PNA? Yeah, not a very big BT. I do like the fact that you can have, oh, that bug. My camera is off center. I can easily move it, but then that would shift everything in the screen, and yeah, not going to happen. I do like the fact that you can have distinct roles that you're good at and situations that you're good in, and others where you're just outclassed and outgunned, and it's hopeless. So I hope that the changes that they make don't make everything too similar. I mean, if Savages got a boost there and people are playing Savages because it's fun, that's cool, no problem. But I don't want to see all the classes in each of the realms become completely cookie cutter either. Because then there'll be only like one accepted best spec based on umpteen billion hours of research by people that love that class. And all the classes will have their direct match in another realm or something. Well, okay. Historically, though, on live, when it was Mythic, I know. When it was Mythic, though, you could see this. Oh, there's a new expansion coming out. It comes with these new classes. Those new classes would be grossly overpowered. Say, Warlock, right? Because they had to sell the expansion, and that was one thing that they were going to sell it on, was not just new places to go, but new classes. Yes, vamps. I absolutely love playing a vampire, by the way. But they overpower with those classes. They're overpowered, and you would go about 6 months, and then they would nerf them back, and everybody would be upset because they were used to the overpowered version, and then they got nerfed back. Warlock was kind of overpowered, yeah. But it was a neat gameplay, right? It's not one I ever really mastered, but it was a neat gameplay. I did have a Warlock. I tried it. What I miss is my Vampire, because he was fun, not because he was particularly effective. And I would love to be able to play a Valkyrie again. I absolutely love playing Valkyrie. It's an awesome class, and I really wish they had it here. They can keep Warlock, and they can keep, Banshee and all these other ones that I wouldn't play, but I'd really like them to bring Valkyrie here. Valkyrie was just amazing. Just an absolute gas to play. And I would love to do that again. What's that? DNA? yeah, of course. And speed, right? Speed, a self-heal, chambered spells. Now you're inventing a new class. But sure. Why are we not jumping? Where are we going? I'm confused. Oh. I'm sure you are, DNA. I'm sure you are. Well, see, they don't have to nerf anything into the ground. They can go for actual balance, which is what Mythic should have been doing all along. And never really did. We're going to jump off soon, I'm sure of it. No? No? Okay. This is the advantage of not having a commercial product that you're trying to produce, right? You don't have to worry about it. You can actually work on trying to make things balanced, which is much better. So they can do it here where they can try and balance things effectively and not screw stuff up, because they don't have a problem with having to keep classes overpowered here or there for a time period until people have gotten used to the fact that they paid for an expansion. Minstrel is very annoying, and I'm looking forward to playing one, because they will be annoying, but I haven't templated mine yet, and yeah, I should probably just run around with her anyway. Who knows? Oh, the enemy is here. Army of the enemy. Well, I'm not sure, but it doesn't look very organized. As well, there's that, yes. Yeah, me too. Purge down. Come on. I'd like to move. That wasn't a very good attack by the Hibs there, I don't think. Either that or it was an outstanding defense by us, but I don't think so. Oh. We're a little, it is a little frustrating that we have not quite enough numbers a lot of the time here. I'm gonna have to log in at some weird to a North American hour and see if the population when the Europeans are logged in is much more rational. Yeah, and that's the thing. I keep logging in much later, right? Well, that may be people being sucked away by other games, right? There's some awesome games out there. Although, I mean, unless they're not... Actually, I guess some games are being released in North America and, you know, Australia, English-speaking areas first before they're released in Germany and France and stuff like that. Likely because they haven't done all the localization right away. But... what the hell happened there? But it may be that things like New World are sucking people away from this. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. This is a nasty tower, Captain. I'm sure. You just got to be able to get in and fire it, right? I always thought it was just people getting a piece of, you know, like 40 people in the Lord room. You hit 40 of them, you get credit for them whenever they get killed next, because you contributed to their damage. Maybe that's not how it worked. Okay. Okay. And all the hibs in the universe are here. Or out, rather. So, we found a BG. I guess there's no stealthers that get TWF or anything like that, right? Well, our healer, the warrior, and the one of the rune masters. Oh, we only have one now. The rune master is still up somewhere. Right, see? My bone dancer. I need to be rushing keeps and firing off TWF then, eh? Release. And that would be where everybody else was. Where's the damn rock? There it is. That was funny though, that was a major rush. I don't know why I thought it was Hibs at the start. Maybe just because I'm so used to the Hibs ass jamming us somewhere when I play on Midgard. But no, it was the Alps coming to their own tower being on fire and taking it back, which is sensible. Was there a Hib in there? Okay, good. Then I'm not entirely losing my mind, only partially. A couple of very ambitious Hibs and then the Alps chasing them, eh? Okay. Off to lovely Glenlock. We can't take Glenlock. Yes, but there was somebody else there because that happened afterwards. Okay, we're going by boat, I guess. No, I want to go other way, over that thing, with some speed. Hello, Venice, how you doing? Evening to you too, although it's probably morning for you, right? Good. Gotta keep. I wish this thing auto updated every time some status changed. You wouldn't think it would be all that hard. Okay, blood. Sure. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Give me a boat. There was a thing I was going to say. I have no doubt it was witty, it was intelligent, it was to the point of some previous discussion point. I don't have the slightest friggin' idea what it was. No, nothing. Obviously more coffee is indicated. I'm running desperately out of coffee too. But I think I'll get enough to make another pot. Oh, just passed a whole pile of ammonite there. Every once in a while, I feel like Old Frontiers meant slower progress for stuff. Here it's more incremental, which is cool, and it's more strategic, which is cool, and there's more things that you can do, which is also cool. But it does seem like everything you gain in a couple of hours of gameplay when everybody is organized gets lost in the same couple of hours because some other group comes along. That was a bunch of enemies there, so we're just gonna sprint up this way, hopefully. Okay, maybe not. The keeps were simpler. The design of the keep depended on which realm. So, the Hib ones had a big spiral ramp all the way up to the top. They were a lot smaller, yes. I don't think they had any posterns either. I think it was just the main gate. There might have been a postern. Can't remember. The Alp keeps were the nicest looking ones. The Midgard keeps were okay. The Hib ones were, like I said, circular in shape, and instead of having stairs up to things, they had a big ramp in a spiral around the inside, which was kind of annoying. Just the main doors? Okay, I couldn't remember. Oh no, now that I think about it, yeah, just the main doors, because I do remember running up to a keep and getting killed, because you could only go to the main door and that's where all the enemies were, but you got killed and then somebody would res you from up top there as a way of getting in. The New Frontiers keeps are nicer, no mistake, but having all the spires and everything else like this is maybe better. Maybe it just slows everything down. I don't know. I'm going to release from here because I don't think my group made it this far. They were supposed to be coming this far. Let me see. Oh no. No, Kaskunk is here. Just unaware. Okay, release. But I also remember that it was hard enough to take a keep sometimes that you could take it and hold it for days sometimes. And yes, I'm sure. And the inconsistent design across the realms is one of those things that just doesn't work very well sometimes. If we're just going to... Yeah, I can do that. Oh, got it. So, sure wish you could just cut through there. Yeah, I remember getting knocked off that ramp. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what I think. It's been a long time since I played Null Frontiers, too. Oh, has anybody heard anything more about this Atlas server? Somebody's starting up another DAOC server named Atlas. It's supposed to include TOA. But I don't think they're including it TOA the way it used to be. I think they've modified stuff. Yeah, it is just in alpha, which means very little. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know you could just log in. I thought it was in alpha and closed. Maybe I'll have to go make a character. Is it mostly broken? Well, that's natural. I don't care which one. Give me a boat. A boat is a boat. In this case. Okay. It will be interesting. I mean, the more the merrier, honestly. Kind of missing the essential group part that's supposed to be here. Okay. Gotcha. Well, this is the thing, is that it is a 20-year-old game. It's entirely possible that Broadsword, or whoever owns Broadsword, I can't remember if that's EA still or not, might just say, pull the plug on it. Which then means that we have to worry about the legal status of Phoenix and things like that. But having more than one server out there has got to be a good thing, I would think. The only danger is that they tend to fragment the population that's willing to play on a private shard. So, I mean, with a game like this, you get very invested in your characters. It takes a while to get all their equipment and all that stuff. So, that's what keeps people hooked to a server is that, well, I've got all this time invested in this character. Can you do played here? You can. This guy's only been played for 4 days, 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 48 seconds. And 3 days, 13 hours of that have been at level 50. When I compare that to my first level 50 on live, where that was time played of 8 months, I think. So much smoke. Wow. That would probably be some of those wizards you were talking about too. Yeah. I tried to move. Back. I ran in with my group. I tried to back up. Okay. I didn't notice that. Sorry.
There's a pile of things I still need to learn. I didn't notice.
That is very long out. There are 66 elves on the frontier right now at level 50, and I would say probably half of them are here, right? Okay. Do business. Pay for that. Thank you. That. I would love to see a graphics refresh. I would think that they would have to screw with stuff to make it different, but I would think if they were going to redo it, they should trim the classes down a bit and then expand off of that. But because they had a terrible time doing this stuff the first time around. Really? Okay. I should feel good then having a 6 gig super. Well, it's not. It's a Dell gaming desktop. So Dell gaming desktop, 6 gig graphics card, which is a super because that's totally suited to doing streaming. It's better at rendering the video, and it's all running off of SSD. So I got that part down. Okay. Figure out where they are. Okay, so they are inside Blendrake. I am not going to make it inside Blendrake, am I? Yeah, there's a lot of things they could change here. Also, they could make it more scalable all the way through stuff. The UI overhaul would be amazing. Graphics quality would be amazing. The fact that it will run on a potato is a feature, because all the really high-res games out there where the system has to do so many billions of calculations for light paths and stuff like that also slows everything down. And I mean, that's all client side, but it means you have to have a higher end computer to run it. I would like to see a graphics update to this, but not too bad. Oh, completely. Yeah. Yeah. Everything would just stutter. Right? And it would be, oh, I hit my hammers. Long pause, long pause, long pause. Flash of blue hammer. Long pause, long pause, long pause. Server crashed. Yeah. Yep. That is not something I miss. Okay, I don't think that I can make it into the postern, but I'm going to give it a shot because, you know, what the hell. The problem is that people are more likely to make a new game heavily based on this more than anything else. Why go to... Oh, I see. Teleport to Hlid. Yeah, I should have done that, shouldn't I? No, I was going to boat down there, but no. Teleport to Hlid and run across is much more sensible. We're back to my not having had enough coffee for the past couple of days. As fondly as all of us remember this game, and as much as we love it and realize how good a game it is and everything else, you have a major obstacle in trying to get people to play a new game like this. Okay. Gonna say, can't go there? Thank you. Now, Postern is on the east side, the loop north. Also multiple realms, not just two. Well, this is the thing. The three realms bit is absolutely essential. Update that. Thank you. So I expect this to go badly. It's just not going to be surprised if it does. West side. Oh, joy. That's badly done. Why did we do that? Buff Sir Cave, they're asking, because we got this new shaman here. Buff Sir Cave. Why couldn't they be a mend shaman? I don't think they've ever fixed the mend spec, have they? So, is the gate for Bled on the south side? Am I passing around to the north side of it and then going in on the west? Right, so around the back on the north side here. Yeah. The XP scaling thing wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it's a stunning success, but it was fun. It worked, kinda. Okay, well I can tell where my scald in my group was because I got this little burst of speed and then it went away. I don't see a postern. Am I at the wrong spot here? Yeah, I didn't expect it was going to matter. I expected I was going to get there and get killed. But I thought maybe I could get in the postern somehow, but not so much. Or that can happen. And we can have a fight. Okay, we'll fight you. Thank you for the two of you. Yes. No, not so much. Probably getting shot by... Shot by other guy too? Yeah. Tag team stealthers is annoying. Well, it wasn't on the west side, and it wasn't on this side here. So it must have been there, or there isn't a postern. One of the two. Oh wow, there's more people out there. Hello, folks. Okay. I have no idea what my group is doing there. Something about jumping out. But I don't know what that's going to achieve. Nope, no idea what I was going to say. I'm going to give up while I'm behind. What I need to do is go make more coffee, really. I did hear about Atlas, yes. I was just, oh, I can't do that yet. I was just talking about that before you came in, yeah. I don't know quite what they're building. It sounds like it's post 1.65, but still has Old Frontiers. And I don't remember if 165 had Old Frontiers or not. I think it did. And then it has TOA. I don't know if it'll work or not. No idea. No, I was going to use horse just because horse is fun. Oh, I'm being attacked by somebody. Annoying. Hello, Shiloh. How you doing? Hello, for Hibernia. I'm gonna take a guess and assume you're mostly a Hib player, which is fine. I have characters on the Hib side too. Oh, hello, SC Piglet. Yeah, I expect that's what's gonna happen too. It's easy to say you're building a server. It's another thing to maintain it. Now, as far as you were saying, Piglet, I started streaming this game. Why did I do that? I started streaming this game a while ago. I don't know why that popped that off. I must have something odd in my setup here. But I started playing it originally on day one. And I played it for 5 or 6 years. Midgard Percival, almost exclusively. I had some low-level Hibs on Guinevere and some low-level Albs on Nimue. This is your phone account. I'm playing mid-main. Oh, okay. 1 out reroll. Okay. This is also Phoenix server. You may be on live, right? So the answer is I played it for 5 or 6 years fairly intensively right at the start. And then I stopped playing it and went and played other games. And okay, you're on Phoenix. Okay. I have had long conversations with people and even had somebody who wanted to join my group, and then we discovered that they were playing live and I was playing on Phoenix, which makes it a challenge. There was like a, 15-year break in there where I didn't really play it very much. I think I logged into live every once in a while. I didn't play on Uthgard. I decided to stream DAOC for a lark, went on to live to do it, and I had so many people show up in my stream saying, oh no, you should go to Phoenix. It's much better at Phoenix. Go to Phoenix. That I did that, and it's much better at Phoenix, and I'm glad I went to Phoenix. Can I have a horse again? Can you not take it away once I get on it? Thank you. It isn't any faster. No, I can see that. You can sprint. The Hibs are very strong, and it ought to be something that comes and goes. I mean, what realm people tend to play does go through fashions and stuff like that. And the Hibs are very strong here, and they have the relics, and that is going to make more people pile onto the Hib side because, well, Strength Relic is over there for Midgard, so you don't want to be playing Midgard when you've got a 5% reduction in strength, and people are going to want to play on the Hib side because, well, they got the relic, and there's a 5% bonus in strength, and oh, it doesn't reduce. You told me that. I was sure it did reduce. Absolutely certain it did. I thought it did. I really did. Maybe it's just a bonus, but I thought it made things worse. I don't know how I'd go look that up, though. Okay. Okay, I sit corrected. Yes. But see, I was under the impression that if we lost our strength relic, that all melee damage in Midgard was reduced. No, I'm not actually. I've given up. They are folding as a group basically. So no, I'm actually running back out to Bled, which I could have teleported to, but I didn't realize that spire got retaken. So, you know, nice trip by boat. Is there anybody still there? Yeah, there's a few people. I don't know where they are. But we lost 3 people. It's not everybody. Yeah, it might be the same bunch of albs still here. Who knows? But I doubt it. Yeah, Blundrake is going to fall. I think we were the only group inside it, and they basically jumped because they were getting wiped anyway. And then, as is often the case when you lose, half the people in your pug disappear. Yes, that's true. So it's just a bonus. But once I wrap that around my brain, that's still, even 5 or 10% is a big thing when it's every fight. Think of the well, actually, what are the relics right now? Hibernia has both its relics. We have our power relic, but our strength relic is in Krauchen. The Alb power relic is in Ned, and they own their strength relic. So they've taken our strength relic and Albion's power relic, and Hib has all of that. So they have a 5% bonus on both. Yeah, 10% is a lot. A 15-point swing would be terrible. Yes. I don't know what I was going to say. Welcome to Getting Old. How are you? No, I'm pretty sure it was 5 and 10. I don't think it was more. But then, of course, when I started playing, there were no relics, no realm abilities, no realm keeps. Well, the realm keeps were there, but there was no guards or anything. You could just run into them. And originally, no realm abilities. No relics. I don't believe so. They were talking about them, but there was no realm abilities. There was no relic keeps. There was no relic guards. There was no horses. I mean, no horse routes, let alone horses. And no bonuses for experience. Yes, that too. People hated healers. No darkness falls. Nope. Oh, no. Very quickly there were relics. But at the very start, day 1, day 2, nothing. And I don't think for the first week. And then they talked about, and a lot of dungeons didn't have any loot drops at all. What's it called? The werewolf dungeon down in Skoner Ravine didn't have any loot. Spindleholla did, but that one didn't. Varlhaven. Yes. No, well, okay. I'm only talking about the Midgard side, right? When they wrote the game, they built Albion first. It was the most complete. That makes sense. Everybody knows who King Arthur is, and Knights of the Round Table and Merlin and all that sort of stuff. Much easier to sell. Then they built Midgard as the bad guys, which is why Midgard, I think, has classes that mesh really tight. I'm sure that the other realms have been improved to the same point, but originally like this. And then and then Hibernia was built last, which is why the artwork for, you know, giant mushrooms and stuff like that, toadstools, that stuff is all kind of rough by comparison. It's not really as cultural. Oh yeah, and yeah, no, instrument switching, no. And I didn't remember that Hibernia was the only one that had endo, but massive thing that. So it was Albion mostly complete, Midgard mostly complete. Oh my god, we have to get the game out. Hibernia partially done. And that plagued Hibernia for ages. And that's why there was an awful lot of work on buffing up Hibernia over time, too. I've never tried Animist. I've played with people that were using them, and it looks interesting. I shouldn't say I've never tried it. I tried it and didn't understand it and gave up when it first came out. But yeah, Animist didn't come till later. I mean, at the start, Berserkers didn't have a way to pull. There was no thrown weapons or anything like that. So I remember giving up on my Berserker because the only way to pull was to walk forward until a mob aggroed you or to charge in, which is perfectly in keeping with the name Berserker for a class. But my guy was not up to surviving that very well. Unless I charged, you know, like greens. And of course I was soloing too, of course, right? Some things don't change much. So there's been massive changes to the game, and everything's gotten better over that. Well, definitely that. I mean, I stopped leveling my Shadow Blade at one point there because I couldn't kill greens reliably. Do I like old RAs? To be honest, I don't remember well enough what used to be here as opposed to what's now, and I don't even know what half of what we have now is. I'm still relearning all this stuff. I think Phoenix is nice that way. I'd be even more lost if I was on live. If I went back to live, I'd have to start all over again trying to figure it out. But I like what they've done with Phoenix here. Very good, guys. Uthgard 2 has old RA. I didn't know there was an Uthgard 2. I never played on Uthgard. I didn't know there was a redone one. Well, this is the only thing that I can see. Well, it's not the only thing, but it's a thing I can see people criticizing here. I'm going to disband from this group because I don't know what they're doing, and it doesn't seem like they're doing it with me at all. Phoenix is heavily customized, and it's steering it off to a different path, but it's still at the core the same game. Well, okay, like I said, I don't remember the difference between the old RAs and the new ones. So I'm at a loss there. I don't mind this setup here at all. As for Old Frontiers, I used to like Old Frontiers because I was used to it, and I miss it in a nostalgia sense, but New Frontiers is better. The only thing that is not good about New Frontiers to me is it is so frigging big. So, it's easy to run a group around in, probably better for 8 versus 8 and stuff like that, but Old Frontiers was a little bit more concentrated. Oh, okay, sorry, you got caught by my spam bot, which is, if I can type Jason, you, 72, is overly protective. There, you can, no, that did not do it. It looks interesting, but it didn't do anything. There. You should be able to post that link. Yeah, sure. I don't know how that's going to pop up. Directly on screen? Yes. Oh man, this is a very old... Oh, this is the Withgard Care Builder. Okay. Okay. Huh. Wow, Master of Water. I didn't remember that ever existed. Um, Battery of Life. Okay. Oh, and they're nested, right. So if you're going to get Mastery of Blocking, you have to have Ogdex too. I'd forgotten about that too. Interesting. That's very interesting. Honestly, come try it here, Piglet. It is difficult to find up-to-date information. Yes, it is all the time on every game ever. But PNA wants group purge back now, right? Piglet, I would consider trying Phoenix. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fun and it generally has the population. Right now, it also depends on what time zone you're in. I'm on Pacific time. It is 9:21 at night, and there's only 240 people total on. But European time, when it's prime time for them, you're going to see more like 1,300 people, maybe more. Population's probably a little down now because it's summer, right? Every game I've ever played, the population goes up in winter, drops in summer, up in winter again. For a group purge? I agree about not missing mile gates. I remember being stuck at the mile gates, and yeah, it sucked. That's it. End of story. Sucked. No, like I said, I feel nostalgic about Old Frontiers, but I think New Frontiers is a better setup. I would like it if New Frontiers was a little smaller. Because that would mean that the battles were a little bit more focused. No, I don't miss any of that. I do miss when we got silly every once in a while and tried to kill people in the portal forts. So I remember we, as a mid-Zerg, we rushed. Pretty sure it was the Hib. No, it must have been the Alb port. Anyway, we rushed one of those keeps and got right up into the inside. No, it was Hib because it was a spiral wall. I got right up on the spiral on the inside of their portal keep before all the guards killed us and the people killed us and everything else. But we were trying to wipe them out on the platform before they could teleport out. I think they had a relic. And I do remember that. And silliness like that is fun. I like it when... Yes, but there was some very big Zergs. Okay, something got captured. Hey, that all solved itself. Cool. No, it didn't. What am I saying? I'm not in Albion. I'm talking about Albion and things, but I'm in Midgard. That did not solve itself. Things are falling apart. Okay. I'm getting handed more realm points for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't remember Agramon all that much. That came out with Labyrinth, didn't it? And I barely remember Labby. I did play in it. I did visit it. I did not hit recharge. But I didn't really play it that much. I like Darkness Falls immensely. I played a lot in DF. We have Aelin Vannon. And yes, it exists. Here. Bad map. Aelin Vannon. Yeah, and at that point, I'd come across some other game. I don't know which one I was playing. Probably a City of Heroes. Maybe something else. But I'd moved off of DAOC and off of Star Wars Galaxy. So yeah, it was probably City of Heroes. City of Villains. Which is another brilliant game. Not a PvP game, but another brilliant game. So this is what we have. We don't have Agramon. And you see, I absolutely hated TOA. There was some things I didn't mind about TOA, but mostly, by and large, I hated it. And I was hardly alone. I like the PvE of TOA, yes. I didn't mind that at all. And on live, that's actually where I would take my hunter to go farming or something. But when they came out with Trials of Atlantis, they said, we're going to come out with a PvE expansion called Trials of Atlantis. It'll have a pile of stuff for you to do. It'll be very entertaining. And people said, okay, is TOA going to affect PvP at all? And Mythic said, no. TOA will not have a substantial effect. You won't notice it. You won't have to buy TOA in order to participate in PvP. That's not going to happen. Then TOA came out. And it was a great PvE expansion. There was lots of things for people to do. There's this whole new area to explore. There was only the one, so you know, it didn't add new stuff to each realm. It was a common thing. That's fine. But they lied. There was stuff in TOA that immediately became pretty much mandatory for some classes in PvP. And that's what I think annoyed people. The stuff that you got there, I'm losing the word, but various weapons and items and stuff like that, which you then had to level up in PvE again in order to be able to use in PvP. And they made it so that you really had to buy it in order to PvP, and that annoyed people. So yeah, PvP people were forced to go PvE when they didn't want to, rather than PvE people being given this huge chance to go and do new things, which would have been perfectly fine by me. I didn't mind the PvE game. I liked the PvP game. I didn't like having to be forced to do something in order to do the other thing. I wish they'd left them separate. You got your stuff, artifacts in TOA, great, but they weren't anything better than the stuff that was available for PvP. They were just good for PvE. That would have been fine. And yes, the grind was annoying. The encounters, I have never screamed so hard and so loud at idiots in my own realm and my own group than I did doing, I think it was encounter number 4. where something that should have taken the organized group, we had a great person leading it, they knew what they were doing, and then we had too many people. It should have taken probably about half an hour to finish that, and it took us 4 hours because every time we did something to get to the next stage there would be this situation where, okay, you're standing on the outside of the thing, do not cross into the interior, do not aggro the snakes that are running in a little line around there. And somebody would aggro the snakes, and that would kill everybody off or end the encounter, and we'd have to do it again. Okay, no, none of them are relevant today. The scroll hunting isn't relevant. You can get bypassed past all that stuff, and you don't have to do all that stuff. And I barely remember all the stuff that came in with Catacombs, but I liked it. Those things are not valid today, and that's true, but I'm not playing on live. And yes, you can do the bounty point thing, right? I've forgotten about that. What I didn't like was the way it was implemented at the time, and I wasn't alone. I think they did a great job of designing an expansion, but they ham-fisted some of it. That's all. If TOA was available on this, like if if Atlas takes off and it has TOA on it, and I will play that. That's fine. Yes, that's true too, but then the reason that it's easier now across the board for things is because the characters are more powerful. They've kept making changes to things to make the game easier to play and to make you feel more effective and to make it more fun, and all of that stuff adds up. Yep, sure. I'm sure they did. And I know that things got simplified greatly on my characters on live. I have, the MLs all the way up to 10 on my Kobold Warrior and my Hunter and things like that, because of all those changes they made, and those were all good. The original design is what annoyed me, and it's after the original design came out. I played that for a while. Then they came out with New Frontiers, and I played that for a little while, and then I said, nah, it's time for a break. So I remember TOA the way it originally was. Well, I won't argue that it doesn't enhance the rock, paper, scissors bit. Sure, it might do that. I don't remember it well enough, and I don't understand it well enough to know what the differences are. And I'm not, criticizing you for liking TOA, by the way. I mean, some people like parts of a game, some people like other parts of a game, people like different games for different reasons. It's all valid. It's all good. And I like getting feedback from people that think differently than me. It can shape my opinion too, because there's lots of stuff I don't remember and don't know. I like to beat dead horses too. It did make certain items a must, and I can't remember which ones they were that I had to get. But I remember endless amounts of time in the task dungeons leveling up my artifact, though. Well, I'm living proof of that. Look at how many templates I've made for characters on the cheap. And they do fine. This guy actually has a pretty good template. So does my infiltrator, but excuse me, I'm gonna have to go grab some water or coffee or both. Some of my characters were templated for 15 plat, 6 plat. You just got to be very careful and get the right raw gear and have a bit of luck. And in my opinion, when you're leveling in one of those PvP events, when you get to level 45, start keeping everything that's even half decent from the ROG stuff. Oh, sure they will. Yeah, I agree, Piglet. I haven't come across one yet that doesn't have a grind somewhere. The question is, to what degree? This is also representative of a much older style of MMO, even though it's an improvement on EverQuest, which is the game I played before this. It's still a much older style of game. Yeah, I gotta go get some water. I'll be back in just a sec. I'll try and hold that thought. Okay. Doing, oh wow, only one person left too. Doing too many things at once. I now have coffee brewing. And I have water, which is good because then I won't keep having my throat sound like I'm swallowing frogs. There is a certain amount of irony here to me that I had a few people watching me. Cool, no problem. I went out and faff around on the frontier and, you know, things happened. Had some fights, won some fights, lost some fights. And then I get more people and I stop here and we have an interesting conversation. And maybe I shouldn't even bother with playing DAOC. Maybe I should just have a just chatting stream talking about DAOC and other games. I could talk about this game endlessly. I think it is one of the cleverest designs of any of the many games that I played. and I have played a lot of MMOs. I made a list at one point there. I don't know if I still have it here, but I'll look. Oh no, it'll be here. Come on, program. Oh, it's over here. Sorry, that's my font stuff. You won't care about that. File, open recent. Where is open recent? There isn't an open recent. There. Yeah. I made a list at one point there. Here. That's... Well, first two are blank. So that's 30 different MMOs I tried. I don't know how readable that is, but I tried at one point or another. Possible I didn't play The Realm online, and I can't remember if I played Elder Scrolls Online at the beginning. I'm pretty sure I did that one. I'm not sure about The Realm. So it might actually be 28 of them. But it's still a whackload of games. And for PvP, there's been nothing better than this one. No question to my mind. For PvE, I would say City of Heroes, City of Villains is my favorite. For an economy and crafting system, Star Wars Galaxies is the best. I never tried Eve. I know it has a great one too. Yeah, this is true. The people that started playing this when they were like 11 or 12 are, you know, wherever they are now. That's fine. When I started playing this game, it had just come out and I was like 41 or 42 or whatever. 41, I guess. There, hopefully that helps. Actually, my life's getting simpler right now. But yeah, it got a lot more complex in between there. And I originally came to DAOC because I was really tired of a lot of things in EverQuest, which I'd been playing before this. I don't know if I got the task. No idea. Yes, no, that's Benno. Don't know, just a sec. I stopped here just because I was more focused on chatting than actually trying to play and chat. Task, Realm. EverQuest, Ultima Online, and that one that I mentioned there, The Realm, I think. If the Realm is the one I'm thinking of, it was an MMO style game based on MUDs. I had played MUDs before this. And it was 2-dimensional. It wasn't 3-dimensional, so it was kind of weird. And if I tried that, then, I mean, it was pretty minimal. It's like me playing A Tale in the Desert. I played that, but not very much. I had friends that were really focused on it, but I never got too much past the point of, hey, I can build a mud hut, you know. Odin's Gate. Well, 25 minutes on Odin's Gate, 10 minutes until participate. Let's just go to Odin's Gate and get my butt kicked again, and we can keep on talking. I never tried Ultima Online. I don't think I did. I should have, but did not. I met lots of people that loved the game. Oh, there was Asheron's Call too at the same time. When DOC came out, my first guild was myself, my wife, and a friend of ours, and a bunch of people from Disney's children's game division for building, well, actually, mostly for building the resources for their games. and one of them had been in beta for DAOC and told me all about it. And I was like, oh, I got to get that. So I pre-ordered it to get it when it came out, got it on day one, and away we went. So that's how I ended up here. But they had all come from playing Asheron's Call before this. Let me out of the keep. Hello, should have taken, by the way. Yes, it is a different and much older design idea. Things have yeah, welcome to the channel. Things have changed in acceptable technology. If they were going to build DAOC now, they would build, I mean, assuming they wanted the same type of game, if they were to start building it now, it would be a completely different style of game, right? And I don't know that necessarily it would be a better game, but it would be easier for people to understand because it would have simpler mechanics. And that's okay. You can still get a good game with that. The best games, in my opinion, come from games where the gameplay is emergent, which is to say the game gives you X number of tools, and the gameplay comes from what results when you use those tools inside the game. And that gives you infinite variety for outcomes, rather than games where, you know, you have to do this thing, then you have to do that thing, then you have to do this thing, then you do that thing, and you're done. It's the Atlas project thing there is talking about open sourcing all their stuff, I think. So I don't know how well they're doing or what they're doing or anything. Reverse engineering a client is not an easy thing. And if they're doing it from scratch, then that's going to be really stressful, I'm sure, and take a while. But yes, I would like to see it rebuilt. And the thing is, if it was open sourced and they have a reliable server that everybody can access, then down the road somebody could look at rebuilding the client. That would be a major change. And it would mean that they would have to redo all the artwork as well. And that would be a major change. Yeah, that's really weird. Thinking of rendering and stuff like that, there was this little path of light that was moving back and forth along there, which was kind of weird. Irrelevant to anything we're talking about, but I'll redo those because I've been chatting, not doing anything else. Since I haven't played it for a while, and I have a few people here who haven't seen this before, just so you know, if you add Thane and Bone Dancer to this list, these are the characters that I have leveled up for purposes of streaming here on Phoenix. I have to redo the Brady Bunch there to add in Grimstain and my Bone Dancer. And haven't done either of those. How about some basic? Thank you. I haven't done either of those because editing all that stuff in DaVinci is, well, it's a bit of a pain. Yeah. So that happened. But I've now, you know, died there. I can get credit for that too. I also play Star Wars Galaxies. Another one of my old favorite old games, for different reasons. But it is also a free shard, and it is also an instance where developers sat down with the client and figured out from the client how to build the server end. And it's another game that would benefit from having Unreal 5 or something like that. Definitely would benefit from that. Although it's got really interesting features and some stuff I really, really like. It is not as polished as DAOC is, which is saying something. But it does have neat things to it too. Neat features that make it a worthwhile game. And the original intention of this channel was to highlight the three games that at least the three games that I thought were really, really important ones that people shouldn't forget, because they had tremendous potential and they were very well written. And that's Dark Age of Camelot, which I've streamed mostly because of the PvP aspect and the fact that it is such a clever design. City of Heroes, City of Villains, because I think that the group dynamic for a group of players playing there is the best in that game of anything I've played. And it's a fun game, although it's PvE. There is a PvP zone there, but I don't know if anybody ever goes there. And Star Wars Galaxies, because of the crafting system and the economy, and who wouldn't love a game that let you establish a drug empire and sell drugs on 10 planets? I did that. It's fun. They were called Spice, Shades of Dune, but same idea basically. Temporary buffs you could take that improved your character, and when they wore off, your character bent over and threw up. At least for most of them. No, I never actually left the BD. There's only 12 people there, so they're not really doing anything, but interesting. Oh, there's Unos. Participate in RVR complete. That whole, what do you call it? Diminishing returns thing on getting less and less realm points as you go up each. That kind of sucks. It'd be nice if it stayed more consistent. I guess by the time you get to... Was PNA still here? Yep. By the time you get to Realm Rank 9, I would imagine participating in the task is utterly unimportant. I know. Some people are getting there anyway. Thinking of Atlas, that's another thing I could see would attract people to a new server, is just the chance to be, you know, the first on a new server. People have been playing since beta. Yeah, I know. And when I go on to live, my characters don't stand a chance because nobody's high enough realm rank. I just get trashed by everybody pretty much, unless I meet somebody else who's playing on live and isn't high enough realm rank. Which is why I'm here. There are people that are high realm rank here, but there aren't as many of them, and they haven't been playing for 20 years. This is the thing I like about the accelerated mechanism that they have here on Phoenix. I don't know if they have that on live. I don't honestly remember, but I like the fact that you've got these tasks that you can go and do, and I mean, minimal participation is all that's required. Well, this is the thing. Oh, hello, Greenleaf Terrain Studio. Welcome. Oh no, it's not the leveling up. That's fine. I got no problem with that. I don't care if it takes time. It's the getting of realm rank that is difficult. Hello, letters. Right. Okay. You did say that, and I didn't understand what you meant. You mean the clashing of colors? Because I'm red and the blue shield? Not my fault you guys picked the blue shield. Okay, yeah. I actually thought about, wrong button, wrong game. I actually thought about just going back to a straight black shield. I will let somebody else answer that. Bomber tower camp groups viable on Phoenix. Don't know, haven't done it. Really don't know how to answer that. No. Oh, the coffee. Sorry, coffee is sacred. I'll be back in just a sec. Yeah, so I really don't know how to answer that one. Maybe somebody else who's here can. Okay. Sorry, a good thing has happened to me here. I just have to check something on my phone and see if a better thing has happened. No, the better thing has not happened, but the good thing has happened. That's good. I'm in favor of anything that makes this game more popular. So if they can get Atlas going, I will try Atlas and see what I think of it. I've played live. I played Phoenix. I missed Oathguard. My only worry is that Phoenix sort of had the population. I don't know if some people have gone back to live because of their imitation of Phoenix's event, but leveling event. But it's fine if they do. I want live to survive too. But the only thing I would worry is that when Atlas comes out, that it will pull population away from Phoenix to Atlas for a while, and then people will pick one or the other, and there will be less people on both servers. And the number of people on live is having problems too. Oh, I know that. And like you were, I think it was you was saying it may never happen, right? It's a lot of work to set up a server and maintain it. That's inevitable. There'll be so much stuff to fix and change, link and everything else. Particularly if they're rebuilding the server client at all. And I don't know if they are or not, or if they're working off of a clone of Phoenix, for instance. I don't know how all of this stuff came to be. I know that with Star Wars Galaxy's emulator, SWG Emu, those people rewrote the code. With Star Wars Galaxy's Legends, which is one of the Star Wars Galaxy servers I'm trying and I have streamed from, they got a leak of the code from the late, like the end period of the game, and they built their client, their server off that leaked code. So they're not rewriting stuff, they're just tinkering with something that was a copy of what was already in existence from the game company. Sony Online Entertainment in this case. So it's coffee is not kicking in fast enough. What's happening? So I'm happy to see more games and servers being set up and everything else like that. That is all cool. I do want to see the game continue to expand and improve. And if they don't keep the population up, then that's not good. This is the only thing I'm worried about. I mean, you have X amount of time to play a game. What you choose to play is, of course, up to you. Where you choose to play it is up to you. But you only have X amount of time. So if we have, say, 3,000 people who play DAOC right now, 5,000 people, doesn't really matter. We want the number of people playing it to go up. And then it doesn't matter if there's more servers. But if it's an established pool of this many people will play it, and the population will always trend downwards. Yeah, but there's this long tail. I mean, there used to be 330,000 people playing Dark Age of Camelot on live. 330,000 subs. So there's a long tail of people who used to play the game. If we had 10% of those people come back to playing one of these servers, that would be 33,000 people playing at that point. And of course, that's how many subs there were at one point. Then it's spread out. Yes, I know, that's true too. I'm aware. I hope I got a few more years ahead of me, but yeah, it is only going down. Yeah, but things go through trends. It is hard to introduce a new generation to a 20-year-old game because there's no publicity for it. That's the first thing. Second thing is it's not a new game. Third thing is, to me, it is fantasy that is not anime. And it's no slight on anime, but all the modern fantasy stuff that gets done is all anime style. Big eyes, small mouth. And yeah, I don't think there are a significant number. There's something needs to happen to get people to come to it, or some game designer out there who really like DAOC needs to say, I'm going to make a new game and I'm going to base it off these core principles. 3 realms, different classes in each realm, so that it's not just cookie cutter. PvP is the end goal of the game because that will never get boring for a significant number of people. And all those features. No, I know, Camelot Unchained. That's exactly what they're doing, only I don't know if it's ever going to come out. The thing about this game is that there's an awful lot of strategy here. Yeah, I know. Camelot Unchained and hard to believe that they're bankrupt, but okay. and Star Citizen. Star Citizen seems to have more money than God, but they're not getting anywhere. I mean, there is something playable you can play. There's people streaming it and stuff. But this game can be difficult to understand, but that's why it's been around for 20 years, too. I can't justifiably criticize a game I haven't played, but to pick one at random, really? Okay. To pick one at random, something like, oh, why'd you have to hit me, you creature? To pick, say, Fortnite. Very popular game. Tons of people playing it. Awesome. I'm sure it's a great game, and I've never really played it. That's what's happening there. Boom. Okay. Okay. Look, Star Citizen had tremendous potential. And still does, I'm sure. And I hope it comes out. But I don't want to spend money on ships to do it. No, Fortnite is not. I'm not saying that. There aren't as many MMOs at all now these days. It's not the current flavor. World of Warcraft is still going. But what I meant by bringing up Fortnite is it's very popular now. Lots of people are playing it. It has X level of complexity. It has very good emergent gameplay from the tools that they give you, I'm sure. And 5 years from now, might be nobody plays it, right? Or some people remember it fondly, but you have trouble finding the number of people that you find now. I like MMOs for whatever degree of immersion you can get in them. Yes. Yes, it does. Now, WoW is a whole different thing, though, too. It would be entirely possible, I doubt this would ever happen, but it would be entirely possible for them to take what they did with World of Warcraft and say, well, we made this other game, StarCraft, that was really popular. Why don't we make a StarCraft MMO and make World of Warcraft as science fiction? They could do that. It could happen. People would play it because thousands of people have played StarCraft. And StarCraft is a fantastic real-time strategy game, yes. And Warcraft was a fantastic real-time strategy game. 3 versions of it. Right. So all it takes is some exec at Blizzard to say, we have this really popular IP that we're not doing anything with. Why aren't we doing this? It could happen. I don't think it will, but it could. And they could do it very successfully from the get-go because they have such a big property. No, there isn't. Camelot Unchained, if it ever comes out, is the only thing I can think of. There is now a private shard for Warhammer. And I played Warhammer, and it was okay, but it was no DAOC. But it had tremendous potential. It's from the same people and everything else. There's apparently a private shard of that now. I haven't tried that. I kind of miss my squig, though. So, I could see doing that. Just for a lark, at least. So, yeah, I would play that, too. If it came out. So if any of you happen to be execs at Blizzard, there's your idea. No, I'm not going to become more fodder. Yep, I am going to become more fodder. Only screw that. Nope, dead. And I like how I got stunned, hit purge, and then got stuck again with something right away. It would be. I would love to see something new, and it's gonna have to be something new. But if somebody makes an MMO PvP oriented game, then they would be an idiot. If they didn't base it off of DAOC, at least in overall design, right? Well, see, the idea was I was going to purge the stun so I could get over there. Right. Okay. So I did it too soon because I'm being distracted because I'm talking to you wonderful people. Wow, and it's only 2 hours and 49 minutes. What level is my SM? That's a good question. I don't remember. Well, in this case, I was just trying to run away. But it was also, you know, minstrel and everything else. Yeah, of course you are, Piglet. I know. I think I actually have been stream sniped a couple of times, but mostly not. Mostly what happens is I meet somebody that I'm fighting. Actually, what happens a lot is I fight somebody here, and then a little while later they show up and say, "Oh, hi, we just had a fight on the bridge there." Oh, okay, well that's cool. Or people say, "Well, I'm going to log in now," and they log off on Twitch, and then they show up in game and you know kill me then. People have been pretty good, but I think I've been sniped a couple of times because on my stealthers, I've been, you know, sitting by a bush and somebody's run and then suddenly turned directly towards me. And they could have done that, honestly, but they could also have been going, "Oh yeah, that's about the right bush. I'll go take a look." So anyway, since I'm just died and where's the freaking rock? Thank you. I will go find out just so I can answer that question because I hate not remembering something like that. And I forget enough stuff as is already. Tweet. I don't think my SM's very high. I do have to level the SM up though. I really do. Oh, there's a guild here called Viking Death Metal. That's what's missing. My music got paused. Sneeve is 28 in all his glory. If you go look up on the old Camelot Herald on live, there will be some record of Sneeve at there at very low level. That was my main. Not very low level, very low realm rank. That was my main. Back in the old days. Actually, that's what I was going to do. He has absolute crap equipment, you understand. Just absolutely garbage. But I thought I might look and see if I even trained him. I don't think I have. No, I got 757 points. Untrained. I thought I might run him around just to get credit for... Where's the trainer dude? Just to get credit for things. That's not them. I'm losing my mind. There he is. That's a good question. Buy the gloves. Oh yes, I should. When am I going back to Alb? I do not know. I almost streamed my Necro today. Gloves of Doom. Bye. Do I have to actually put those on? I do. Then it does everything, right? Right. Now I'm just stuck with, you know, luckily yellow equipment at least. Yeah. No, I didn't quite figure out the farming kite. I had tons of help and I kinda got it, but not quite. PNA helped me a lot there. I think I remember you helping me figure it out. I'm a lousy kiter. Okay, we do have poisons. That's good. Those gloves there don't really matter, but I'll throw them in the back and hang on to them. I do appear to have some styles up here, but I should probably talk to the trainer and train up the remaining stuff, which means I need to figure out... No, the shade pet distance was not a challenge. My brain was a challenge. I do not adapt well. What I need really is rear view mirrors. If I had rear view mirrors, that would help immensely. Then it'd just be like driving, and I can drive. So first off, I am God only knows what spec. I can just pan. I can just pan. But with the way my controllers are set up here, I haven't figured out the right way to do it effectively. There's just not enough buttons in the right spot. Now, what I need to do is go to that. Close that. And go to here. Shadow Blade. I honestly don't remember how to spec a Shadow Blade. I think that what I want to do is a Shadow Zerker style. What do I have for weapons? Axes. Okay, well that simplifies that. So if we go with 21, not 21 left axe. Boom. Where's crit strike? 21 crit strike. Then that leaves me tons of points still. We do need some stealth. So we want 39 stealth at least, right? And we definitely want some envenom. I don't think I can go all the way to 50. No, I can go to 38, 35. Actually, that would do, wouldn't it? Drop left axe a couple of points. Positional back. Oh, that's not bad. Drop axe. Positional side. We could 38 stealth. Yeah, I know. Just realizing that. I don't think I'm rank 2, honestly. I am... Where does it show it here? I'm being dozy. Custody. Oh, 2L8. Okay, yep, sure. So we can do 38 there and 39 axe. Yeah, sure. Rest and venom. Yeah. Okay, so axe. Oh, I need to respec. Crit strike to 21. $39 left back. This is probably a terrible spec, but who knows? Why drop the poisons to 38? If I leave them at 39, then I'm getting plus 11 on it, right? Oh, I see. Plus 12. Okay, yep, sure. So as long as I've got the plus 12 there, then I'm getting access to Life Bane. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I've got... I mean, I can go to 22. Doesn't really matter. Boom, done. Not gonna make any difference. Do I have any realm points? I have Augment Dex and Purge. Purge 1. Ooh. I don't think I can do Purge 2 with 1 point. No, I can't. Oh, and I have Viper. Okay. 3 levels of Viper is 35% poison bonus. That's worth it. Absolutely. Okay. Then we do have things set out here. I have no idea what that was. Oh, that was a tinderbox that I don't have. Gonna refresh these to make sure they're actually what they say they are. Do not care about distraction. Yes, I will. You're right. So brain dead. Back to here. Axe, any timer, Havoc is not stunning. Neither is the crit strike garrote, but it's not bad. Yeah, that's where I was going last, was to see left axe styles. Any timer. Double Frost as a main. With Frosty Gaze as a secondary. Right, got to do that too. Just let me check. I'm just checking my controller here to see if I had a Shadow Blade one made up already. I did. So double frost. Left axe anytime. Medium endurance, low damage, medium bonus. Not exactly stunning as a primary. Moving that and that. Where do we have PA there? Okay, right. So crit strike, perforate artery. We do want on 1. Garrote we want on 2, I think. Then double frost. That is behind target. Do that. Although, what effect does it have? Anything? No, not particularly. So, do we have a... Rather do backstab 2 and die cut. Right? Yeah. I don't know where those are programmed on the controller. I have to work all that out too, but I'm just going to try the combination. See. Honestly, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, what was the evade? That there is actually not that bad, I suppose. After evade here. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? Left axe. Frosty gaze. That's only a level 12. Oh, that might even be better. Oh, it's after Valkyries, right. So 21 and 34. Valkyrie Shield, Midnight Sun. Honestly, I'm not going to be doing that well with those. That's probably what's supposed to be good. But Frosty Gaze, left axe, Frosty Gaze. The hell is Frosty Gaze? There it is. That one. There. So primary of double frost, which is opening any though. Frosty Gaze for a chance at an evade. And then PA if I get in front of somebody, Garrote if I want to slow them, and backstab 2 and thigh cut if I come at them from behind. And I'm using crap equipment anyway, so I don't expect anything to work well. I don't think I have anything that's rechargeable, but that's enough to run around out there and get the butt kicked. But I do need to poison things. Only have 1 set of weapons, which is good. That on there, that on there, that on there. We have lever, but no way to switch back, do we? I'll have to work out a macro for switching my weapons around there. Like I said, it doesn't matter that much. I'm just going to go out and sneak around. Oh, it does matter that I check where the task realm is. I'm in Macha. See, the days when you could just teleport to Emain were amazing. We'll go by boat. So the one nice thing about being really crap realm rank on Phoenix is, of course, the fact that if I can get to M8 and die and wait long enough, I'll get points that will make a big difference. And I've covered up chat with my controller interface. Just a sec here. There. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. And I don't really miss that. That was an important element, though. See, it used to be that there was a bigger penalty for dying because it was going to take forever for you to get back. Now people can just teleport all over the place, which is cool because it means you get into a fight faster. But it means that dying is not as much of a barrier. Yes. Yes, that too. I don't remember. Like I said, there's definitely things I do not miss. Come on. You can manage a ladder. You have the technology, even though you're a barbarian from Midgard. Krauchen. Bye. Go. Go. Boat. Remember to jump on the boat. No, I'm not. I have no template whatsoever here. My stats are all over the place. Actually, hang on. That's not bad. Maybe I am templated and didn't realize it. In which case... Oh, it's because I've got the glove. Yes, that's why. I have the glove. Can I just stuff some in the account vault for later? Oh, yeah, well, I have no, like, green, yellow, 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 yellow. My legs are green. No AF70 there, AF90 there, AF100 there. 102 for the glove. It might count as 102. Yeah, I will do that. Hey, this is the first time on a Shadow Blade in 16 years. That's really frightening to say that. But it is probably basically that long. There we go. Because my Shadow Blade on live never got to 50. Same name. Hastinger Hauser-Klufer, which means skull splitter, I am told. From mine research. But I expect to not have the slightest idea what I'm doing here and die right away. So, I might die to that pork if I don't watch it. This is more of a, I go out there, I die, I get credit for it, and I might as well try that and just see. Because right now I'll still be getting 1,000 points a shot, right? Oh, look. Trolls. And a Furby I won't make it to in time. Who would kill me anyway, but, you know. We gotta try these things. No. Oh, I should go to two-handed weapon. In case I get a chance to PA somebody. Isn't likely to happen. Just queue up the hands over the face icon right now. See, this is the way it goes. Oh, no, I don't think it is. I don't think I got the PA off there, but I will check just for the sake of being complete. That was NECA. NECA is, as far as I remember, fairly high realm rank, too. Yeah, most of that I was stunned. No, I didn't get the PA off. I was stunned. Stunned, 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 stunned. Stunned. I did hit with the axe eventually for 52 points. Yeah. So basically I need to go practice with the dummies a lot. Oh, please kill the Britain Unicorn Knight. I think I got 1 or 2 hits in there. That would be nice. I did. I got realm points. Only 191 of them. So somebody else did the killing and I basically like knocked the buckle off somewhere. But this guy is like not equipped. This does let me know though that I would be quite happy if they were to just make those gloves a permanent thing so we didn't have to worry about templating. You get half the RPs while dead. So I could have gotten like 300 RPs if I'd been alive when the other person killed them. That's okay. Hastinger has been bloodied. Rather heavily. I didn't actually do much, but you know. Right. That is not how we do these anymore. So that there. I actually think I want to have that on both weapons. And the innovating second. And through the grip. Right. Realm map. Back. Update. Because, oh, actually, there is lots of fire happening there. Cool. Other way. You should try a stealther PNA. You really should. I think you've said before that you never really gave them a good shot, right? And why, look, there's Letters. Is Letters still here? No. Letters had the really long name. There are some other people out there I haven't seen before. Hello? I know that the stream said Thane, and this is not a Thane, if you read the stream. That's because I was playing the Thane, and I stopped playing the Thane, and went to look at my old dude here. You didn't like him? Okay. Okay, no problem. Not for everybody. I know you played your Hunter, that's right, yes. And I have to try Hunter again. Even more Brady Bunch editing of my list of characters. I need to pull some characters off that list because I just don't play them. And... No. No, no, no. That's no good. I can't attack mids. There's Letters. Now, the original Hastinger was actually named Hasting, no R at the end, but somebody has that name here. And he was a kobold, which was probably a mistake. Because I remember all the successful Shadow Blades tended to be Norse. No idea why. Kobold should have made a good stealther assassin type, I would think. Okay. There you go. I am not. I am a Norseman. Oh, I am stealth, so it banishes it there. That's kind of funny. My current favorite class? I don't know. Current favorite class would either be my Bone Dancer, my Thane, or my Infiltrator. And although I haven't played him in ages, fourth place would probably be my champion. But I am a terrible altaholic, so my favorite class tends to be the one I've been playing the most recently. I'm very bad for that. Why I have so many damned alts. There are people who can just go, oh, I'm going to roll up a Berserker, and they play their Berserker, and that's what they play, is their Berserker. And if they have an alt, it's because their group said, well, you should level up a support class so that we can swap stuff around and other people can play the Berserker. But they're a Berserker player, to pick an example, right? I'm not that person. I'm more like the crow that goes, oh, shiny. I have to try that. I have to roll up one of those and try that. That looks really cool. Oh, this is the best class ever. Oh, look, shiny. I gotta try that. Endless. And I do that a lot. It's squirrel. Yep. Yep, all red setter mentality. Over there! Look at that! This guy is 2L8. I want to meet enemies. I want to probably die. It'd be nice to win, but I want to go there. I'm not afraid of that. Otherwise, all I do is run around and not learn anything. Which is entirely possible anyway. There were no enemies there, though. This is just silliness. Really. Task Realm. 8 minutes, 14 seconds. And 7 minutes, 53. Oh, if you didn't have a friend following you. Oh, you don't have a friend following. You are a speed class. I don't think I can get to the minstrel. He doesn't have a pet, though, which is nice. But in you know, broad principle, killing the minstrel is a good idea, whoever they are. Now, we can do this. It's not going to go well, I understand. I know what's happened. I don't know why it's happened, but something turned off my voice thing there. Okay. They knocked my voice out, yes. It's just so embarrassing. But in another few minutes, I'll get some realm points. So there's that. Got a ways to go to get to realm rank 3. Okay. You don't need to do that. It's okay. I am not a person that plays to be like, I want to be the highest. I just play to have fun. So I honestly don't care if I lose a fight. I just like to figure out why and figure out if I can learn to avoid that so I get better. But if I don't, that's okay too. You know. This jumping on this guy was mostly a joke. I just wanted to. Being realm rank 2 is a massive barrier, yes, but that's what I like about Phoenix. Okay, I wait 8 minutes, and I'm gonna get a couple of grand in RPs or something like that, which will jump me up to 2L9. Do it again, and I will be realm rank 3. Keep doing that, although with diminishing returns, it'll be 800 points a time or something like that. I can eventually get to realm rank 4, where I stand a chance in a fight, possibly, maybe, perhaps. Have a good night there, PNA. Yeah, I've just got to sit and play the same character, and then eventually I can get there. And that is the plan. It makes, unfortunately, for rather bad video. Oh, look at this guy get his butt kicked. Oh, look at this guy get his butt kicked again. Oh, look, he's dead in 2 seconds. Oh, look, stunned, and he got his butt kicked. It makes boring gameplay. I should probably do this on this guy in my spare time until I get a little higher and, you know, present better gameplay for people to watch. But the thing is, that's a strength of this. Just arranging my house faults on live. Okay, yes. Do you stream that, Piglet? Do you stream that? I could be leveling up like Siegecraft. That would be nice and exciting too, right? Ding. 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 The only thing is you can talk while that's happening. It's easy. There is possibly a Twitch market for absolutely anything you can think of. I mean, there's a guy, I don't watch him very often, but I have, who is building a sort of lean-to out in the wilderness on his property somewhere like Montana, and I've just watched him split wood. There is a Twitch market for women in hot tubs. That is sort of a big joke and point of contention and stuff like that. The thing is, okay, Amaranth is doing that. Fine. Amaranth is doing that. She can do that. I don't care. She's not successful because she's doing that. She was already successful because she started streaming 5 or 6 years ago when it was a new thing. And she's one of the few women streamers that made it to the top of the popularity. I know she is. I know she is. I'm not dissing her in any way. Whatever somebody wants to do. I mean, I saw a weird ass stream of somebody who was playing a game and I can't say singing because it was a kazoo, but I can't really say it was music either. But sort of tooting away. They had an audience playing some console type game on their computer somehow and on a kazoo. Okay. If people are turned on by that, awesome. DAOC ASMR. Yes. Yes, I'll just put a microphone directly on my keyboard. Oh wait, I bought a quiet keyboard. And people could just listen to the clicks and try and guess as to what I'm clicking. There's millions and millions of Twitch streamers. There is an audience out there for absolutely anything you can think of, including probably sorting your house faults on live, as long as you are entertaining while you do it. And you could be entertaining while you do it. I mean, one of the reasons I think anybody logs into me and watches me is, well, A, I'm an old fart, and that's probably a little bit different. Old dog, new tricks, all that sort of stuff. B, I'm coming back to a game that I did play, and I know about the early game, but I don't know about the middle, and I don't know the modern game, and I get lots of help from people in the audience, and people like to, you know, like to help or backseat drive or whatever, and that's cool. I'm fine with that. And C, I talk. Sometimes I natter on, sometimes I mutter, but I talk, and I try to be entertaining by talking, right? That's okay, Piglet. That's okay. That's probably why there's, well, according to Twitch right now, there's 14 people out there watching. Well, thank you, DJ Khan. Thank you very, very much. You can have some applause for that. Oh, there we go. To see the points roll in. 1,000 realm points. Just those ones? Nope, nope, more. 600... 1,000 realm points, 665, another 1,000, 50 bounty points, another 120 realm points. I don't know why I'm trying to attack anything. I hit the wrong button, I guess. And we are now realm rank 2L9. See? Thank you very much for that, DJ Con. I try to be entertaining. I don't always succeed. Sometimes you'll catch me when I've had a bad day and I'm just kind of, well, I'm going to stream because I set a schedule and I'm going to stick to it. And I'm going to try and be entertaining, but I'm going to talk in a monotone or just go a lot. I try to avoid that. I do spend a lot of time trying to add things to the stream. So the overlay down there is like the 3rd or 4th overlay I've added. The guides at the top, I've done stuff like that. That too, that is definitely it. And the best thing is having a conversation back and forth. It's better than the gameplay, is talking to you folks and having you people talk to me. Because I connect with you to a certain degree. And talking out loud is the best way for you to appreciate me, right? For, I mean, whatever degree. I'm not that egotistical. But, if I was just playing, I'd have to be a really good player. Really entertaining, really good, right on the nose all the time. To be entertaining and just watch me play a stealther killing people. I don't think it would work. The other stealthers that I've watched, Mallow TV, I watch him quite a bit. He's really entertaining. He talks all the time. He's also really good at playing. But that's the art of this streaming stuff here, is to be able to talk and play at the same time, and So on that. I'm trying. But, I mean, I'm glad you appreciate it. And I'm talking myself dry. If I'm the only streamer on and you log in SC Piglet, that's perfectly fine because you found me now. Now, if you like what I'm doing, I hate the plug thing, but hit follow, please. And hit the notification thing so that you're part of the people that find out when I'm on. I'm on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays in the evening, PST. And I am streaming Dark Age of Camelot, a little bit of City of Heroes, and even less of Star Wars Galaxies. Where is it here? I've moved everything and gotten completely confused. No, that's not. Oh, there. If you want to watch old videos, because you just love the sound of my voice, that channel there is where I eventually upload, ideally all of, but I sometimes miss them, mostly all of these videos, right from when I started on DAOC. And you would be doing me a favor if you go to that channel and you like what is there, if you hit subscribe there too, because that's a really awkward name to have to include. That's why I've got it as a macro on my stream deck. But until I get 100 people subscribing there, I can't get a better name that's more friendly. That's just a YouTube rule for whatever reason. Okay, it is 3.5 hours in. And honestly, my voice is going. So, I am going to call it done for a night. It is Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday. I will probably be playing Dark Age of Camelot. Don't know which character. Maybe I'll go play somebody on the Alp side. Thanks very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again. And like I said, if you like this, then hit follow. Just because then I get notifications sent out to you and there's a better chance you'll come back. So, have a good night, folks. And we will see you next time. Bye.